If you've been wondering where the AI boom, cryptocurrency with its blockchain surveillance layers, Neuralink brain chips merging minds with machines, digital IDs from vax mandates, surveillance grids, and the broader transhumanist push is heading, here is where it truly ends. The globalist elite are relentlessly chasing transcendence beyond human boundaries, defying God and the free will he bestowed as our divine essence. They resent what they can't command, so they're plotting to digitize consciousness, uploading souls into controllable data streams, surveilling every impulse, harvesting our spiritual energies like batteries in a grid. Yuval Harari dismisses free will as an outdated Christian myth. In his book Homo Deus, he claims that we will evolve into godlike entities through biotech and algorithms, where humans become hackable animals under elite oversight. Ray Kurzweil's singularity forecast by 2045 will transcend biology entirely, merging with machines for immortality, but at the cost of our independent minds, funneled into a collective intelligence they control. And Klaus Schwab, as World Economic Forum founder, in his book The Fourth Industrial Revolution, he describes a massive fusion of technologies, AI, biotech, neurotech, that completely blurs the lines between physical, digital, and biological worlds. Think implantable devices tracking your every move, genetic editing, AI-linked minds reshaping how society functions. It's framed as progress, but Schwab pushes stakeholder capitalism, where elitists and corporations steer this transformation, monitoring and directing human behavior on a planetary scale. This directly feeds into Agenda 2030, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. And this was basically supercharged by the 2019 World Economic Forum United Nations Strategic Partnership, which Schwab signed with United Nations leaders. The big outbreak in 2019 was a massive compliance test. They locked down billions, they mandated experimental shots, rolled out digital tracking and vaccine passports, all accelerating the shift. What shift, you may ask? The shifts to centralized digital banking, like CBDCs for total transaction tracking, the you will own nothing and be happy model where everything's rented or shared. No personal property, just elite controlled access, 3D printing food and even organs for sustainable supply under their oversight. Plus concepts like 15-minute cities for sustainable urban living, which obviously raises red flags due to constant surveillance and restricted movement. If you're not familiar with Agenda 2030 and how these elements fit into surveillance and restricted movement narratives, there's another video on my page where I break it down entirely. Now obviously this sounds very similar to the Matrix movie. Plugged in, thinking you're free, but your mind powers the system. Now let's look at the finale of the 100. Humanity transcends by uploading their consciousness into a higher collective plane. No pain, no death, infinite, but it's a hive mind absorption. Most